Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we're going through the Ringed City DLC, only the Ringed City seems to not really be so ringed anymore. But that's okay. It's probably not our fault. Yeah, we've just got this big dusty waste to explore, and it's not looking so hot. Just avoiding the actual ruins for now, because they seem like places where things might actually happen, and I guess we like to make sure we've looked at all the places where things aren't guaranteed to happen first. I guess things aren't guaranteed to happen here either, but... Do what? Go through here? I did it. I mean, didn't do anything when I did it, but I did it. Oh. What's the deal with these thrones? I guess that'd be the red cloak, or whatever they called it.
What? Still here? Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul. For my lady's painting.
Wait. Gale? He was not this old the last time we saw him. Like, didn't we team up with him against the boss in the last DLC? He has got some health on him. So I'm guessing he's the last boss of this DLC then. Also, I'd rather not hand over my Dark Soul. It's mine. Whoa there. Whoa there. Whoa there. Buddy. I thought we were pals. Why is it that everyone that I summoned to help me with bosses wants to kill me these days? Ow. Let's go take a swig here. Okay, that was not proper timing. Take another swig. Ow, that wasn't proper timing either. How about now? You are an aggressive one, that's for sure. Surprisingly fleet-footed for a guy who uses an arm to support himself while just walking around. This is not going well. Hey, that went over my head. Okay, He wasn't dead, though.
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
He's gonna get nastier now, isn't he? Oh, he's standing on 2 feet. Whoa, what? Do you think you're playing Bloodborne or something? Ow. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. Wow. Way to miss a target that's literally straight in front of you. Ow. I was kind of hoping he'd be flinchable. I've seen him flinch a couple times. Was really hoping that would be one of those times, but nope, I am dead. He does get nastier. I mean, at least he gets slower. But he hits pretty hard, and he does have better reach. Oh, so the fog wall's right here, huh? Planned encounter ahead, therefore good luck, huh? Try frost and try poison, eh? That might be worth doing. No NPC phantoms here, huh? Well, if we're gonna try poison, we're gonna need our bow. So let's go ahead and whip that on out. And then we need to change this ring. And I do have this. It's definitely a damage downgrade. But hey, if he's like super weak to frostbite, it might still end up being good for us. Let's just make sure I know the moveset. Okay, that's pretty standard. Alright. Alright, so it's basically the same moveset as the Lothric sword. That's totally fine. Seems it might be a little shorter, or maybe a little longer. I don't know. I don't know how the things compare. Wow, already we've got the health bar, huh? Oh, and he is coming for us. And I'm just backpedaling here because I want to make sure I can get my hands on my souls. They are mine, after all. Where are they? They should be near here. Ah, there they are. Thankfully, if we just run away from him, it seems he's not going to do much hitting of us. So they said try frost and then try poison, so I'll take them up on that. Do it in order. He looks to be getting a little frigid here. Okay, that didn't work out so well, though. I don't believe it was because of the strategy that I was attempting. It's more just the whole getting murdered thing that made that not work so well. Need to try and not get murdered. Who would have guessed? I am going to need to run all the way over there to get my souls again. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run all the way over there, get my souls again, and then I'm going to run kind of back here in hopes that that makes it so that I can get them back more easily on future attempts. Because if I can get them back without needing to run all the way over here, then that means that I can more reliably get them back. And I do like things that are more reliably successful. Alright, thanks for doing that jump. Keeps you in one place long enough for us to get a good head start here. Though fighting him on this uneven terrain might not be the best idea. Still, it's what we're gonna do. Oh, and he was looking all frosty, but I guess that's just his normal look. Right, bow's on the right hand. Well, it seems we're not gonna get him poisoned so easily just with a bow. He's mastered the art of moving slightly sideways. So how long is it going to take for us to actually apply poison with a bow? Probably too long. Do we have poison knives? Those might work better. In fact, those would probably work a whole hell of a lot better if we've got them. I think that might be a Bloodborne thing, not a Dark Souls thing. Ah, never mind. It is a both games thing. Though we do not have quite as many as I would probably want. We do have an amount. So, can I wield both of these at once without going over? Easily I can. Okay. So let's just take a look. Looks like the Irithil sword might actually be... Yeah, it's a smidge longer. That's good. Though, as is, it is a pretty big damage loss. If we don't actually apply Frostbite, it's doing nothing for us. So let's take a quick trip back to Firelink here. I'll get a few souls somehow, and then we'll upgrade this sword, because I do have some extra slabs now. So, if we come on down here... What are these? Oh. Oh, that's right. I sold all of our soul-y things, and we haven't found any more recently. But we do have plenty of these things. So, like... Okay, maybe not quite as plenty as that, but we've got stuff, right? I don't need to make too many souls. Yeah, since we've got like a bunch of these, I can just go... Hey, let's do 27 because we've still got 43. That should be enough.
Ashen 1.
Tis what neat.
I need my weapon to be more strongified.
Pretty big.
So now there's a much smaller gap between them. That's good. Do you have any poison knives I could buy? You do. Let's buy all those. I know it's more than we can hold, but
Ashen 1.
that way, if this takes more than one attempt, we'll be good. Let's go ahead and use this, because having extra health is helpful, and we've got plenty of embers anyway. And back we go. Maybe the poison knives will get the poison applied nice and quick. That would be nice. I'd appreciate it. Okay, our souls are still a bit of a ways away. Looks like he's gonna get to us before we get to them. Whoa. Please no kill. Please no kill. Thank you. Okay. Here, have some knives. He's a bit of a pincushion right now. Okay, we've got poison applied, finally. Oh. And it is not doing damage very quickly. I imagine poison knives probably are not the best things at applying poison. Though you can throw them quick. They take up an item slot, not a weapon slot. So there are reasons to use them. It's just they're not terribly effective. Or at least it seems poison isn't terribly effective. Like, it's definitely putting some damage on him. It's actually a decent... I keep on pressing circle slightly too late there. And he is too aggressive to let us... Okay, dodge too late, or too early there. Yeah, he's too aggressive for us to just use Great Heal. Dang it! I keep on dodging like a moment too late for that. Oh, this is not a good place to be. And the poison has worn off. Yeah, we're gonna fail this one. I've used too much of my Estus in phase 1. Seriously, it moves us down here? That doesn't help. Maybe he is weaker to poison in phase 2. Can we get a second poison with what knives we have? Ow. Wrong time to use that. It's actually really generous with the timing for dodging away from that. Okay, no, we could not get a second poison. Okay, that didn't quite work out. I am so glad he misses targets directly in front of him with that. Though, his decision to use his crossbow there didn't help me. That's alright, we know this is going to fail anyway. And while the poison did help, it probably did quite a bit of damage over time, actually. I don't know that it's super worth going for. We probably could have done a similar amount of damage if we had just focused on being in there and using our weapon. But I guess since we know it's going to automatically put us into that little arena for phase 2, we do have to start every attempt running all the way over there, which is annoying. Would be nice if that little door that he just came through was where they actually put the fog. Because if they made it so that we could actually wander around a bit before the encounter started, then we wouldn't have so much risk of not getting our souls back. Of course, if I had been smart, I would have gone and spent my souls before coming here, but then again, I don't really have any ability to get more souls. And, well, actually, no, I could have gotten one level with just these. Maybe it would be to my advantage to use my coiled sword fragment to warp on out with these souls so that I can spend them and then not have to care. I think I'm going to do just that. Peace out. Okay. Takes a little bit longer to use. Ow. Well, at least I got that Estus in me. Otherwise, I would definitely be dead here. Don't you try that 2 times in a row. Okay, I see how it is. It's like you can sense me menu diving. Ha! Got out. And then I can spend these souls on a level.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then take nourish.
And then we can go ahead and let's do faith first. Then we can just completely not care about getting our souls back, because who cares about 9,000 souls?
Farewell.
Not me. I mean, I remember a time when I was upset about losing 800 souls, like way back at the start of the run, but these days 9,000 ain't much. I'm still not certain that it's necessarily a good idea for us to be using our Irithel sword instead of our Londor sword. Or not Londor. This one. Lothric. But we'll use it. Maybe it slows him down. I know Frostbite slows me down. Be nice if it worked the same for him. Dang it. I always dodge that, like a moment too late. It feels like I need to actually dodge before he starts moving Also, I'm dead. But yeah, it feels like pressing the dodge button after he starts his dive is too late. Use another one of these. Because that extra little bit of health means that we might survive one hit longer. And since we can get to these before he gets to us, we might as well. Though the moment that becomes untrue, I will start ignoring them. Okay, how... Seems he slammed his sword behind where he actually jumped to there. He's got some hard reads. Ow. I should really be using my tears before joining combat, because they can help. So it seems that Frostbite does like 2 hits worth of damage. That's not much. I should really see how the damage output of this weapon compares with my other weapon. So if we run up to him and just tag him with a regular swing, 178 versus 193. So that's an extra 15 damage per swing. And Frostbite did, what, 300 damage? Might have been more. I wasn't paying enough attention. We might have to try and pay more attention. Try and get another Frostbite to go off and see if we can figure it out. Problem is, we're most likely to get a Frostbite off at a time when we're comboing him, simply because that's how you build up the status, which will make math a little tougher, because I'll have to pay attention to exactly when it happens. But now that he's killed us, we'll at least have the ability to get a Frostbite on him early, I guess. Though this isn't Monster Hunter, your tolerance doesn't build up as you get statuses applied to you, so I don't know. Either way, if it's 300 damage, then as long as it takes fewer than 20 hits to apply, then this weapon will outpace the not Astora, the Lothric one over the course of the battle. If it's less than 300, that changes, and if it's more than 300, then there's definitely no reason to use the Lothric one. I forgot to apply my tears. Do I have time? I do. So we're at 4 hits. 5. Just keeping track, because... Okay, it looks like it is about 6 hits in quick succession to apply that Frostbite. We did 531 with that last hit. So yeah, that is more than 300 damage, which means this is the better sword to use. I don't like this combo. It is mean. I can't just roll indiscriminately, because then I run out of stamina before the end of it. Yeah. There go the tears. But I just, at that point I was attacking because I wanted to confirm whether or not we could apply Frostbite so often And the answer is that we can. Missed my timing on the button press. And couldn't quite dodge out of the way in time there. This is a failed attempt. Too much Estus in phase 1. But it has yielded some good data. So kind of him to let us apply the tiers there. That was only 4 hits for Frostbite. Okay. Well, hey, we're learning things. Learning things is good. So yeah, with Frostbite being every like 4 to 6 hits, if we're quick about things, then it's definitely a good idea to use this sword. But that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when hopefully we kill this jerk. See you then, friends.